are gonna be sad. I don't want anyone to be, get the fuck out. It's so hard, get away, fly. Kind of making me like, you know, fuck it. Hi guys, how are you? I missed you guys. I've really missed you guys, by the way. I'm gonna put my phone on silent because this is a little me and you time. So let's get into it. It's my birthday! Happy birthday, Stonia! I don't know if you're ready. I don't know if you're ready for this. It's not gonna be a secret anymore, duh. It's another June 10 Gemini. If you're here for the first time, welcome. And if you've never been here, then that's literally just what I said. If you're a returning customer, all right, no, if you're a Stony, you know what's up. Like, get in here because this video is gonna be different from all the videos that I usually do. I don't know how to start this video. I told myself that I'm probably gonna always be like the bubbly person and all of that. So today's video, we're just gonna be talking, or you can listen. There was new music video. Go watch it, go check it out. But before we get into it, I made a note of what I need to talk about. So basically, I said I wasn't gonna like be sad. This is so annoying. I'm trying, guys. Hold on a second. I need to catch my breath. 2016, basically, let's just say my life changed. You know how they say like no one knows tomorrow and all of that. And 2016, basically, I lost my hearing in my left ear. Oh my gosh, this is I never want to talk about this. Like, some people that are close to me, probably you're shocked right now. I'm sorry, it's not something that I just talk about with everybody, so bear with me. 2016, I lost my hearing. That's how it started, August 2016. It just happened all of a sudden. One day I was just out making a phone call. I think I was talking to my best friend at the time, and I usually answer my calls on my left ear, and I'm like, you know when people like you're hurt inside but you want to like laugh? I'm touching my microphone, oopsie. I was on a phone call with my best friend and I couldn't hear her anymore all of a sudden. And usually I could hear a sound, like I could hear the sound on this side. I could like hear the little echo, and I was like, what the hell? And I was like, let me call you back. And then I called my mom, and then I tried to answer on this side, and I was like, I can hear you. And I try here, I'm like, I can't hear shit. So that's when I called my best friend. I was like, something is up. And this was on a Friday, so I couldn't really, I went to the ER and all they gave me was ibuprofen, you know, they're like, you know, probably whatever. And all the hearing places weren't open on the weekend. This was in Arkansas. When I went to the ear doctor, they were like, I have what is called sensorineural or sudden sensorineural hearing loss, which basically does not even give you any warning. It just shuts off. It's like someone turned off a switch. I think I was just 20 years old. Well, it's my birthday. I'm 27 now. So it's been like almost 7 years. August 2016, it's June 10, 2023. It's been almost 7 years that I have been dealing with like unilateral hearing. What that means is just I can hear on one side, which is my right ear. So I never really just wanted to talk about all of that. I went through a lot of depression, obviously that kind of stuff. You're just like, how are you gonna live for the rest of your life with like, you know? Like there were times where I thought a lot of times, obviously, like I just didn't want to be here anymore. There are times that I was just like, I don't want to say the word, you know the word I'm talking about. Like there are times like that. So from 2016 to 2018, I was going through a lot of depression and trying to come to terms with things and all of that. And it was probably the toughest 2 years of my life. Like people that know me know I'm always like very bubbly and doing all of that and just out there. That bubbly girl wasn't there anymore for like 2 years. And it took me a lot to finally be like, you know what, fine. This is it. There's no point in crying. Basically, let's just say thank God that I am here today. Sensorineural hearing loss, it means that the hair cells in your ears just like stopped working. and it's not like an aging thing, or it's not like it just like went down. Also, it's like there's this constant sound in your ear. It's called tinnitus or tinnitus, some people would say. And it's like this constant ringing in my ears, and it's always been like that for the past almost 7 years. I'm just gonna say 7 years. I'm tired of saying almost. It has been 7 fucking years, okay? It comes with the constant ringing for literally right now. I still hear it. It's just the first time it happened, I could not get used to it. There is no way. I was just telling myself, there's no way I'm gonna live with this constant sound that doesn't stop. I can't hear anything. The sound does not come from any external sources. It's in your head, and it just does not stop. And it's like every single time, nonstop, 24 hours a day, for like how many like days in a month, for how many like months in a year, for how many years. It's always going. So imagine like how hard it was, or how hard it is. And the reason I'm doing this video right now, I'm gonna get to it. The reason why I never put it out there is I just didn't want to. I don't think I was ready to talk about it at that point, and I think it's okay. Like, I've gotten to a point where it's like I know my fans, like, these people support me a lot, and I just want them to know, like, it's not always like rainbows and roses for me. Like, it's just not. I try my best, and there's a lot of things that I had to get used to. When I first lost my hearing in my left ear, I obviously had to deal with this constant sound. I had to deal with vertigo, which that means basically like now, it's like I didn't have balance basically. If I like stood up, I would just feel like falling. If I like look at the ground, I'd feel like falling. And it's just like having this vertigo because I had lost this balance basically. Like, your ear is what it gives. It's low-key, it gives you balance. No one can really understand unless you've been through it, you know? And that's also another thing. It's like now I can't balance sound. And what that is I could hear something behind me and it could come from this side, but I would automatically turn to the good side because that's just what I don't hear anything here. So even on set, when I was acting with like Best Friends in the World, like I dealt with all of that stuff. I would just be like, there are times where like the lines, I would be like in the scene with like my, you know, scene partner, and like the lines would finish. They would finish theirs and I'm supposed to come in and I'll just be like, sorry again, because I couldn't really tell like when they ended. Like it's tough. It's tough. And the only thing the doctors were basically saying was that I would have to basically use a bicross, which is like a transmitter, which is basically like it would be put here, and if someone talks on this side, instead of me saying, oh, can you stand on my good side, or turning my head this way to kind of hear them more, it would be easier to get a transmitter and just like, if they talk in this side, it just automatically transmits to this side. But I just never really used that. I was like, I'm just gonna get used to it this way anyways. But oh, this is like a lot. This is a lot, guys. I'm trying to like laugh it out, but like deep down, it's not something I can like really laugh about. You know how some people's like, this is my, what I run to is just like laughing about shit. Cause I know like obviously like when I put myself out there, y'all don't see like the sad parts and all of that. So it's hard for me to like show you this side of me. And another thing I was wanting to talk about is between 2016 and 2018, I did go through a lot of depression. Therapy never helped me, to be honest. I think I wasn't even open to it. There are things that I did, I think that kind of did ease everything. For me, what really worked for me the most was acupuncture. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how, but that just calmed me down. And I think I just kept doing that. And I think it got me to this headspace where it's like, you only live once, Esther. Like, you're not gonna spend your 2 years being depressed about this shit. It's not gonna change anything. Like, that's when I was just like, you know what, fuck it. I'm just gonna do what I wanna do, because you just never know. Life can surprise you guys. Life surprised me. So basically 2018, I was like, I wanna do music. You know, I'm gonna keep doing my music and all of that. And that's when I decided to like really push for what I want, because I have now had a new life-changing thing that makes me be like, I can't just sit here and let my life waste, you know? So that's why you guys see me now. Then 2018, 2018, I decided to do another hearing test. That was the point where I got my tattoo on my side. I think a few of y'all have seen that. It says "Life is Beautiful," and that was when I was just like, I can't sit and be depressed forever. And I got that tattoo. I went to go do a new hearing test to just, you know, I need to take care of my good hearing. And I did a test, and basically the test still showed that I did lose a little hearing, but it was like they're still over 90%, you know, in the good ear. So I was like, okay, whatever, that's fine. Let's fast forward to 2023, guys. It's 2023 right now. And my birthday week, obviously this week, I started noticing something was off. I wasn't really picking up some words when I was watching movies anymore. And Wednesday, I decided, you know, let's go get a hearing test done. You know, let's not beat ourselves up about it. Even if I cried like a freaking baby, I was so scared. My anxiety went up the highest it has ever been. My anxiety was like, boop. I was just like telling myself it's probably nothing, but like deep down I was so scared of the results that it could be what I was thinking it was. So I got the hearing test done. It's actually here. So that's it. I didn't test my left ear because there's no hearing. I just wanted to check my good ear and see the update. And basically my low frequencies are in normal hearing, but my high frequencies, let's just say I've lost a little more hearing in my right ear, which is very scary. And obviously I didn't cry talking about like the other, you know, this one, because a lot of time has gone by, you know, so obviously it still hits when you talk about it or when I talk about it, but it's like, it's not that fresh. It's something that I just, you know, got used to. The tinnitus is just in the background for me now, except at night it gets really loud. But it's sad because it's like you never know what could happen, and it's like, why is life surprising me again around my birthday? It's what is annoying me. My hearing has diminished in my good ear. Don't be sad, guys. Don't be sad. I feel like some people are gonna be sad. Aww. And basically I am gonna get a hearing aid. And a transmitter also, which is the Bicross transmitter I was talking about. So I'm probably gonna get that. And the other solution that I'm looking for right now would be like surgical solution, which is like a cochlear implant, which for sensorineural hearing loss, which on my left side is something that probably would help. But right now I am in talks with a lot of like surgical centers or cochlear implant centers, like 8 of them or 6 of them, because I have to go through an evaluation to see if I would actually be a successful candidate for getting an implant. And it's a lot of things, but I can't give you guys any specific update on that. It's just this is so annoying talking about it. I never knew when I would actually be confident to talk about it. I really hope that hearing aid comes in pink though, guys. I'm trying to be positive. I am trying my best to be positive. I've cried a lot already, but it's like, what the fuck is crying gonna do for me? It's not gonna do shit. Like, I can cry all day. It's not gonna do anything. Right now, my most worry is I do want to go through the whole evaluation for a cochlear implant, but the cost of that is just, it's a lot. Right now, the cost of a cochlear implant in the US is about, you can range from like $50,000 to $100,000. Crying in pain, guys. Oh my God. So, yeah. Anyways, I will be sure exactly what it would cost once I go through the evaluation and see if I would even be a successful candidate. But within a week, next week, I do want to go get, you know, fitted for this hearing aid. People that have gone through this probably understand. This is not something that's like easy to talk about. I'm like cutting myself because I feel like I want to cry, but I'm like calming down and all of that. What worries me the most is that my result also shows that the speech part of my test is the lowest score. which what that means is that I'm like mixing up like things like T with key or starts with star or like things like that. I may not hear like the beginning of a word, or I may not hear the ending of a word, like the things with like P, D, T. I'm not really picking them up as easy. And even my best friend noticed it because I've been asking her to repeat stuff more than usual. So it just scares me a little bit, but I wanted to like motivate me more to work on what I need to do, but at the same time, I just wanted to be transparent with everyone. It's not easy working on like with music or working on set and all of that. Imagine listening to music with one ear or working with music with one ear, like working on beats and all of that. Like it's not easy, you know. I just happen to be in this career where this is my tool. My voice is my tool. My ears are my tools, or my ear is my tool now. It sucks. My friend was like telling me that whole like, you know, God gives his like strongest battles to his strongest soldiers. I was just like, why me? I'm a crybaby. I cry a lot. I'm not a freaking soldier. I don't know why I'm the one that has to do this. But at the same time, I have like so much supportive friends that are just like, you know, think about it. It's not, I don't want to see it as a disability at all. So I think that's what's like kind of making me like, you know, fuck it. But at the same time, there's that little like, oh my God, fear of like, I don't want to just go completely deaf. Like, you don't know when the hearing is going to diminish again. So that's why I'm like hurrying and having these discussions with these surgeons and stuff. I would have to basically, oh wow, another email from one of the surgeons. That's funny. Getting a cochlear implant, the reason why it's so expensive is because it covers the whole pre-implant evaluation and the surgery itself, the follow-up, the activation. I would have to go through oral habilitation and rehabilitation. It's scary because it's also like, I don't know what direction to take, because it's like I could just use the hearing aid and transmitter, which amplifies sound, but it's like, I don't want to wait and be like, oh shit, my hearing has diminished again. And be like, okay, now I should probably think of a cochlear implant. And I don't want to wait till then to start saving up $60 grand, you know? It's like, do I also start now once I get that evaluation? But it's like, once I do that, I'm scared of like how my ears or how the cochlear implant is gonna take music in. But as of right now, there's profound hearing loss in my left ear. And there is I only have mild hearing now, not normal hearing, basically. So yeah, that's the update of my life. I just wanted to be transparent with you guys. It's been 7 years. 7 fucking years. I feel like people are gonna be sad. I don't want anyone to be, get the fuck out, freaking fly. I don't want anyone to be sad. Like I just want to, you know, I hope you guys would probably follow my journey, because from now on, if I get my hearing aid, I'm gonna rock the fuck out of that shit. So I'm gonna just be like, this is it. Does it come in pink though? That's fine. This is me trying to make the best out of the situation. But yeah, so that's the update of my life. And yeah, happy 27 to me. Ooh. I'll let you guys know more a week from now how everything goes once I'm done with all these like meetings and calls and follow-ups and all of that. It's not like my ear is gonna automatically hear again. It's not a cure. It's just a device that helps and all of that. And you know, for sure I'm gonna rock that shit. I don't know, maybe this is why like I'm the one that they had to pick for this, because I'm not gonna let this stop me from moving on. But basically I have wrote a few songs about how I felt with things, so you'd probably get a bit more of like, you probably understand a bit more what I'm going through when you listen to it. I'm not really one to talk about my feelings in public. I'm probably the one to sing about it and all of that. So that's it, guys. Anyways, I hope you guys would be happy though, because I mean, it is my birthday. I don't want you all being sad and all of that. It's so funny. It's fucking fly. Oh my gosh, it's so funny because like this video started out very bubbly and it's like kind of went like this. This is hard, being in front of the camera and being vulnerable. It's so hard. Get away, fly. Let's just see. Let's look at the journey from now on. I'm not gonna fucking stop doing music anyways. The doctor said I don't have to stop doing music. I'm just gonna protect whatever little hearing I have with, like, you know, noise canceling headphones, stay away from noisy places. I was dealing with a lot of anxiety when I got my result. But anxiety is not good. It's not good for me. What it happens when I have a lot of anxiety, it just heightens everything. My tinnitus gets higher. I can't sleep. And I think I hit the highest anxiety that I've ever like experienced this week once I got this new results, that the kind of impact it had on my other hearing. Like I was having, what the hell is it called? Hyperacusis? I don't know. But it's basically like I was having sensitive hearing, like hypersensitive hearing, and basically like even little like dogs barking or little shit was like hurting my ears. And so I'm trying my best to not be anxious and try my best to calm down. I mean, it has stopped now. I'm not having the sensitive hearing anymore. That was just the day of the results where like my blood pressure probably even shot up, but I didn't test it, so I don't even know what my blood pressure was. But I know that I was stressed the fuck out. But the next day it kind of stopped. So the doctor was just like, thank God, because for some people that can be like permanent. And I was like, yeah, no, I don't want that. Like imagine listening to music and it's hurting your ears. Like nobody wants that, especially when you work in that field. For me, like the people that I have been watching in the media that just like made me be like, you know what, Esther, this is not gonna define who you are. It's gonna even make you even more special. My freaking camera got full, so I have to record. So yeah, there's people in the media that I've also looked at and been watching them, and it's like so inspiring because they make you feel like this is not a disability. You know, it just makes you different. It makes you special, you know? There's nobody you can really look up to in like the Nigerian industry that is dealing with this stuff. So I'm just like, it's like been kind of tough, but like watching everyone else is like inspiring, and it's kind of made me feel like confident enough to now talk about it. I don't want to just wait and be like, I never got to talk about it, I never got to tell people what I was dealing with. But anyways, yeah, this is it. But you know, all's well that ends well, and it's gonna end well. So let's just be hopeful, guys. I'm working on a new project, guys. So I'm probably gonna also vlog how that is. It's not easy working in music and analyzing music with one ear. So I'm probably gonna be vlogging everything as well. I can't wait for you to see my new hearing aid next week. I'll probably take a picture and be like showing it off and be like, yes, whatever. Yes. But anyways, let's just cross our fingers. Once that evaluation is done, and if I am a successful candidate, I probably would start a sort of like GoFundMe and fundraiser. I just don't want to start something when I am not sure. I want to like be very sure and definitive, like the fuck is the word, man? You know, I don't know. Hopefully in a year or two, I can probably get a cochlear implant done. Anyways, I love you guys so much, and I have a lot of other vlogs piled up. It's just I've been super busy, and it's like I need to edit all of them. That was a lot of talking, so I hope my microphone got all that. I will try my best to stay calm, relax, not let it, you know, define me, and just let's just follow me. Let's see how it goes, you know. Anyways, guys, I love you, my stonies. Mwah.